Now, it was a very interesting period of my life. I learned a lot of things, and I guess the two things that I carried with me for the rest of my Army career was the benefit of giving mission-type orders to your subordinates and trusting the leadership that has been trained to carry out those kinds of orders to do the best they can, and that's probably the most successful kind of operation to be carried on. I believe that squad leaders ought to make squad leaders' decisions and employ the squad as they have been trained. And then I think a platoon leader ought to be making platoon leaders' decisions and carry out his mission the way he has been trained, instead of having the whole chain of command waiting for somebody above them to tell them not only what to do, but how to do it. And it's been a bane of my existence that we ended up in the Vietnam War, for example, with the squad leader in the sky trying to direct operations on the ground instead of letting the leaders on the ground take care of the problem. I believe that the chain of command has to function from the bottom up just as much as it has to do from the top down. And I learned that kind of thing in my first real combat operation, which was the Colmar pocket fight that we got engaged in that lasted about 1 month. I've been very proud of, as I said, the 2nd Battalion of the 254. I thought we were a pretty good combat outfit. I don't have the figures. Colonel Fred Clinton was here last night, and he has a list of the figures of casualties that we suffered. The 254 in that Colmar Pocket campaign had more than 1,000 casualties. So despite what you're hearing about the ineptitude of the German forces, they were still pretty damn functional. They still could cause a lot of difficult problems. And we suffered our share of those casualties. Now, the other thing I learned, war is a collective effort. There's no question that we need heroes. We need Medal of Honor winners, people who individually show what can be accomplished, what can be done. But winning a war is a collective, team-inspired effort. And if you don't have those teams fighting at their level as best they can, you don't have a war-winning kind of capability. And team functioning, to me, has been the thing you have to train for, the thing you have to prepare leaders for. And we do not guarantee that the leadership training of the United States Army is going to produce a George Patton or a Douglas MacArthur or any of the great leaders that have surfaced in our Army over the past 230 years or so. We make reasonable copies of those people with the kind of training that we give to our leadership. And my charge to the West Point cadets has always been, make yourself a good pattern that seems to identify you with the leadership of the Army as we hope it will be.